Keke Palmer's baby daddy did what? Let me throw this bitch on the tripod. Hold up. Let me open this bitch up. Hold up.
So Keke got started, and I thought it was.
So I needed to make a video, and I needed to say something because I get so sick and tired of men doing this that I just need to scream. So while I clean my room, while I roll up, while I get my life together, I'm going to rant about how men need to be removed from power. Men need to be patriarchy must end. Patriarchy must end. Because there's no way possible that you think, as a man who does not bring in the money, who makes way less money than she does, you think that you can tell her what to do. Even if you brought home all the money, if you did all this, I still would be like, fuck out of here. But the fact that you're using patriarchy to publicly shame the mother of your child, but you don't meet the requirements to use patriarchy to shame the mother of your child. How are you a man and you don't make more money than she does? And you have the gall to tweet and to feel validation from other men who you don't know, who are talking badly about your wife. Excuse me. You wanna talk about mother? Oh, you wanna talk about mothers? Oh. First off, let me eat some of this Haitian patty. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome. If you're new here, my name is Francia. I do a bunch of stuff. Sometimes I make YouTube videos really quickly. Sometimes it takes me months to get back to them, and I am sorry for that. Okay? Yesterday, Keke Palmer was at one of Usher's shows in Vegas. Usher pulls her out of the crowd and serenades her on stage. And it's the greatest thing you've ever seen. She looks so freaking happy. Like, can you imagine? Like, I know he has herpes and everything. No stigma to that. But it's just the fact that he got it. Like, the way he got it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because if you just get herpes, it's whatever. Like, it's pretty common. But the way you got it, you understand? Do I remember that story right? Or am I remembering it wrong? I don't know. But either way, Usher. Like, are you dumb? Are you dumb? Like, so I'm just gonna be ranting about the reasons why I think this is like the most trash thing that you can do, especially to the mother of your child, especially to someone who just gave birth 4 months ago. Like, nigga, are you fucking crazy? I think one of the first reasons is because she was so happy. She was so happy. Like, can you imagine? Like, I'm thinking they were doing something, like they were, you know, they were supposed to be on stage together. No, niggas is just in the audience. And you have Usher call you out of everybody to come on stage so he can sing to you. That's incredible. That's incredible. You're so freaking happy that someone like Usher, that's like Beyonce. Like Usher, that's like a little Beyonce. Like when Janet Jackson pulls men on stage to serenade them, we feel so happy for the guy. We're like, wow, look at you. And we hope that the wife is secure in herself enough to be like, listen, he's not gonna fuck Janet Jackson. like, you understand? It's not gonna happen. Oh, you really ruined the moment.
How have you? Oh, man.
You ruined the moment, right? You're ruining it. You're just ruining it.
What? You're just ruining it. You're ruining it.
Let me see, because I wrote some shit down. Hold up. Oh, If you believe that women can't or shouldn't wear things after they give birth, there's something wrong with your brain. You might be a slave who don't like women. Like, that might be your tease. That might be your jam. Who you have to only think of women in a certain type of way. Like, you only think of women in certain ways. Like, there's the mother, what is it, the Madonna whore complex that people be talking about. Y'all niggas really think that if you think that she a certain way, she's a certain way, and that if she wears something that changes your brain about about who she is, then you also think that's true. I think that that's so crazy. How an outfit could change the way a man thinks about you, but yet he doesn't see that. He sees, oh, I think differently about you now, so that's how other men think, and that means you have to do something about that. Bitch, all she went from was one size to the next. My thing is, okay, let me just read what I wrote, because I feel like I don't want this to be a long video, but all my videos are so long, and then that's the reason why I don't edit it. So okay, here we go. I wrote, can we read? I just smoked. My thing is, if she stopped dressing how she wants and started dressing how he wants, he'd complain about her not looking good. Because we know men can't dress women for shit. You know, obviously that's not always true. The men, like Kanye, he dresses the women that he's with. He definitely changed Kim's entire life. I didn't even know that he... Damn, okay. I don't have no more space on my phone, so I have to use my mom's. Damn. What was I even saying? Well, I was just saying that I didn't know that Kanye was the one who basically was the reason why she was able to get into so many spaces, because the way you dress is very important. And people will say the way you dress is very important, not acknowledging why. Where does that even come from? Where does covering up means that you're more ladylike, respectable come from? Where does it come from? I'm not going to answer it for you in the video. I would like for you to figure out for yourself. Where does it come from? So the fact that you keep on using these standards that come from slavery, that come from oppression, that come from racism, that come from patriarchy, you're using all of these different things in a time where we're not trying to have none of that. Like, stop, don't piss me off. Damn. A lot of men... Oh, that's the reason why I was talking about Kanye. Because a lot of men try to dress their women and they don't fucking have any taste. They don't have no taste. They just know, I know this woman from work, she dresses like this. Or this woman from church, she dresses like this. Men always want to give you a picture of another woman and put it in your face and say, well, this woman does this. Why can't you do this? But then they'll kill you. They would commit a murder, suicide, if you were to do the same thing to them. And then my thing is, even though it's comparing each other, like, to me, those things are different. Someone saying to you, hey, I notice how your friend or my male friend cares about his wife, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you gonna have to talk more, and blah, 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 that might hurt his feelings, but still, talk blah, blah, blah. Men will come to you and talk about the way you look versus the way their friend looks. The looks. Like, the fact that so many men complain, like, they have icks about women, and it'll be on looks, bro. It'll be based off looks. It won't be, oh, she abuses me, which I can understand. It'll be like, oh, she didn't bounce back after having the baby. Somebody help me! Somebody help me! Like, get out of my face. Be so for real. Don't piss me off. But yeah, let me read this whole shit again, because it doesn't even make sense no more. Men will change you into what they want and then leave you because they learn is not what they want. They're the ones who are listening to other men and spend their whole lives going for something that isn't real. A woman who everyone wants, but who wants you and will do what you say, and will fuck you like a porn star, but will cook like a chef, and will clean like a maid, and will always be in shape, and snap back after 2 months of, that's not even what the words are. And will always be in shape, and be able to have as many kids as possible, or as many kids as you want. Not as many kids as possible, as many kids as you want. It's a lot of words. Damn. And again, your friends want to fuck her, but which makes you feel great, but she's not the sexy that you can blame her for. She's the sexy that you can shame men who are talking about her for. That's my wife. And they can't say, well, I ain't know, because look at what she's wearing. That's what men want. That's the world they live in. They don't live in the same reality that we live in. Patriarchal men do not have, like, it doesn't matter if they have a job, it doesn't matter if you make more money than them, or it doesn't matter. They still think that they have a right to tell you what you can wear. And y'all are saying, oh, well, he has no right because there's no ring on her finger. Baby, where does it come from? This idea that it's disrespectful for a woman to wear certain things, but she has a man. How is it disrespectful to him? How? And where does it come from? Forget, as a man, will men feel? Forget. Where does it come from? Where does this come from? I feel like I can tell this woman that I'm married to how to dress. But we live in a society where women can't even tell you to stop cheating. People will literally tell a woman, if she's not going to do anything about it, let him cheat. People will literally say that. But the same thing can be said for men. If you're not going to leave her, let her have her booty cheeks out. What are you talking about? Why you went to the internet for it? Why do I, as a stranger on the internet from New York, know that Keke Palmer is not supported by her man, by the person who popped the baby in her? God bless that little baby, like a little white baby. Why do I know that? Why do I know these things? That's so annoying to me that she just was tweeting about I love my man, and see what happens. It's not even see what happens. That's all, folks. Feels like see what happens, because as a woman, for me, type of woman I am, you don't want certain things to happen because you've seen them happen too many times, and you want to do this and you want to do that. But then I've come to the conclusion. I'm 28 years old. I haven't dated a lot because I've been paying attention. And I've come to the conclusion that there is no thing for you as a woman to do in order to not have this happen to you. You just have to have the tools. You have to have the support system. You have to have the confidence to leave. You have to have the tools and the support system to help you leave and to help you grow from the little moments like this. Freaking, we got Halle Bailey in a relationship that she shouldn't be in. Like, and we got Keke Palmer. Like, it's making me sick! Whew. Because I thought the city girls was city girling. Come find out, it's a lie. And see, this is what I'm trying to say. When your city girl is based in patriarchy, when you're like doing what the man says to get him, like you're gonna get him and got him, but you're doing what he says. So you're making him feel like this is okay. You understand? You're enabling and you're perpetuating. You never win. You don't win. That's why I just choose not to be around men, period. Where I'm at. But yeah, to a lot of men, marriage means that you can decide what your wife wears. Where is that from? Could it be slavery? Could it be from when? Could it be from a time where men owned us? A domesticated woman is sought after, then discarded for a wild woman. Then the wild woman is domesticated to fit into the mold society wants her, or she'll be single. But I don't know if you noticed something. Every happy woman that you know, she either has a man who loves and supports and cares about her as a person, like as a human being, not as a woman, not as a wife, not as a spouse, a human being. Happy women are either have that or they're fucking single. What else I said? I said men, listen, they're miserable unless they understand that this is a partnership and she is the leader, bro. She is the one that you follow. You can have your opinions, you can have all your things. You have to make sense. You gotta help, you gotta support. You have valuable things to say. Okay, she's still the leader. Listen to her. Why would you get a woman to manage the household, but she's not the leader? Stop. But anyway, I also said, why do we care about his feelings as a man? Men are socialized wrong. Of course, many men feel the same way that he does. Men have been saying forever how they feel about a woman dressing a certain way, and still, nobody cares. Women don't give a fuck. They don't give a goddamn, okay? And they're starting even more not to give a goddamn because they're understanding that patriarchy is not working for them. Gender roles are not working for them. You're not working for them. You're not working at all. Jobless. Men told men that they have that right to tell us what to wear, what we can and cannot wear, cannot do. Not women. Women didn't say you have the right to tell me what to wear if we get married. That's not how that worked. It was women couldn't do anything and needed men to survive. That's can you imagine saying that you're the natural leader protector, saying that the reason why you got everything or you're in charge of everything is because like it's natural or because that's just the way it is, when come to fucking find out, you literally just hoarded resources. Like, you just hoarded resources and you cut off their supply from living. And so you basically did what you're doing in Australia now, and you took away people's babies, and now you want to turn around. It took 2,000 years. Where's the book? It took 2,000 years for men to take over the world. It took 2,000 years. Women were fighting for 2,000 years, and then men got to take over the world for 6,000 years. And look what's happening to the planet. The planet is dying. Submarines are imploding. The fires, Canada's on fire. 11 minutes. I don't give a fuck if you're married. You don't have a say in what your wife wears. Because where does that come from? It's not about him not being rich, his broke ass. Another thing, when women are uncomfortable with the attention that they get from guys, you tell them to ignore it or change their outfit, right? But when men are upset at the attention that their women are getting from guys, you tell the women that they should have more respect for you. Like, when does she get the respect though? Why is respect different like for men than it is for women? Because disrespect to a man seems to be showing your body like it's his body or something. That's what they think. They think that your body is his body, so you showing it is being disrespectful. Or men that you don't know think that it's disrespectful for you to show your body because you should know how men are and they get tempted, and you know you should just be careful and be respectful. Bro, where does it come from? Where does it come from? Where does it come from? Where does it originate from?
So we got to talk about this Keke Palmer situation with her baby daddy jumping on Twitter and saying, it's the outfit though, you a mom. As if moms have to only wear potato sacks and fanny packs. And this is what happens when a beautiful and successful woman gives a chance to a man who is insecure and doesn't have as much money as she does.
Quit trying to give a boy your lifestyle and he ain't earned it.
And he's behaving exactly how you would think an insecure man would behave. You jump on the internet? Like you couldn't call her, like you couldn't text her, like she's not coming home tonight? No, you tried to publicly shame that woman like you're her daddy or like you're in control. You're trying to exert your dominance. You talk about you're a traditional man at that? Traditional man? Then why do you make her a wife? Traditional man? Then why aren't you the primary breadwinner? Like, what are you talking about? Now we're talking about traditional as soon as you want to tell somebody what to do. I think what he's really upset by is the fact that Keke Palmer, as always, is getting the attention of a lot of men who can provide a much better lifestyle than he can. And I know after seeing footage like this, I'm sure this man is at home questioning, Keke, do you love me? And this is exactly what happens when you mess with a woman like Keke. I wish I had taken more pictures, but I was running late. That's right. She's not pressed. She's not worried. She's not bothered. She's not going to be controlled on the internet by a baby daddy. So now the whole world knows that you're an insecure man. And some men will shoot their shot at Keke just because of that. Like, you put a target on her back. If you can't handle being with a strong, beautiful, independent, self-made, self-sufficient woman like Keke,
I got millions of buckets to choose from, sweetheart. So you ain't stopping what's going on with me. So if you gonna act up, I'm about to link up.
They use your body. It's not for the men they don't want to see. That's the secret. They want you to show your body only to the men that they want to see it. So they'll post a pic of you when they get in a heated argument, and in order to get some of their manhood back, they show a picture of their bitch. I mean, they're a woman. LOL. That's how they speak about you with their friends anyway. So they show you to boost their ego, and if their friends think you're hot, if their friends think you're too hot, oh, they either try to change you or it's clip. And then they're gonna use that moment as another, oh, see, she didn't want to change, so I left that bitch. She'll learn to respect me, or she'll just be single. Oh, alpha. Like, I don't know why it's a white man voice. And if you're not hot enough, they'll try to change you. They'll compare you to other women. They'll poke at you and tell you, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? They won't give you any money to go get your hair done. Oh, no. They're not going to ask you why you don't get dressed up anymore. Oh, no. They're not going to ask you how you feel about how you look. Oh, no. They're going to make you feel bad about how they feel about how you look, all right? That's what they're going to do. And after they pressure you, if you don't change, it's clipped. It's almost like they hate women as they naturally are. It's almost like they hate women in all of our modes, like all of our phases, like changes. Like they think that women are like the ones on TV, the fake ones who always have makeup on but not too much, ones who always have their hair done but it doesn't look like their hair is done, but it just looks like they naturally just have like nice hair. But nice hair is obviously, it means something. I'm all over the place. Hold up. Many men show that they don't care about women and they don't know anything about us, not our stories, not our culture. They make fun of everything we do and claim that we do certain things for them. But then, when we talk about the oppressive system forcing women to seek validation from men, you say, oh no, they do it for themselves. Bitch, it's also the fact that you're leaving your wife open to be attacked by the entire internet. You're leaving your wife open to be attacked by men on the internet. But yet men are the natural protectors. Listen, bitch. If you are a man and you think that you protect your woman, but you don't know what emotional protection is, if you think that it's physical, if you think that it's just, I'm a big guy and brrrr, but she's always crying around you and you think it's because she's sensitive, oh buddy. The most protection that you could give somebody, or not the most, but the most frequent protection that you will give to any human being that you're in a relationship with is emotional protection. Spiritual, like you emotionally, you listen to them, you communicate with them. If you don't like something they're doing, instead of getting on the fucking internet, you go and, I don't know, shoot them a text, maybe FaceTime, I don't know. People know that you're not protecting her. They know this now, so that's great. Men show that if you don't do what they say, and if you don't make them feel like the men they look up to, if you don't make them feel like a man, they'll publicly embarrass you to show you how much you need them. So I'm gonna put you in a position to remind you of, oh, you need somebody like me. It may sound crazy, but men do that shit all the time, where they'll leave you someplace to remind you that you actually need me for protection. So you can't be acting, or you can't be asking me where I'm at. You can't be asking me who phone number this is, because I provides around here, bitch. This is what they want. But to finish the sentence, men show that if you don't do what they say, and if you don't make them feel like a man, if you don't make them feel like the men that they want to feel like, if you don't make them feel like they're better than their friends, they'll publicly embarrass you to show you how much you need them, not understanding they just fucked up the whole relationship. With certain women, because there are women who are raised to think that this is okay. Anything less than being beaten is okay. So there's that. Hope she leaves him. I don't know much about their relationship, the story, whatever. They met at a party. His brother is the guy that Molly like goes in and out with on Insecure, and they met at one of those parties, like a Diddy's party or something. And it's just, whoo, it's just like, wow, damn, damn. I'm making a video. The one day I try to make a video, I tell everybody. It's the I want someone everyone wants, and I want to be able to be the only man to see her in this way. They want to be able to say that they're her man. What? They want to be able to say that because they're her man, the man, that she respects him by covering up. But how is that respectful? How is she respecting you by covering up? And then he talks about how, oh, it's his representation, his family. First of all, this is her representation. This is how she chooses to represent herself, because Keke Palmer don't belong to nobody. She made a song about it. She told us already. So, it's your representation. You chose to pop a baby in a woman who regularly shows her ass, and it's great. She was showing her ass before you, bro. They've been together for less than 2 years. So I'm trying to figure out, you understand? It has to be that you chose a woman who was a certain type so you could change her. And because she doesn't want to change, you're going to publicly shame her. But you a mom, though. Yeah, she has to show her ass because she's a mother. How about that? It's just his wording, the way that he chose to speak about the mother of his child. It's the fact that he wasn't worried about her butt cheeks when he posted this.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this work?
He surely wasn't worried about them butt cheeks when he posted that. You feel me? That shows that he's just another patriarchal man who wants to use a woman's body for self-gratification. But when she dares to dress in a certain way that makes her feel good, it's a problem. That is the problem. A man is not telling you to dress that way. You ever see those relationships of the woman and the man, and she don't really say much. You know, she's clearly a trophy. She's clearly eye candy, arm candy. She's getting her bands. I love that for you, sis. If that's where you want to be, and that's where you find the money and stuff like that, okay, love it for you. But it is a low position because it is, after all, under a man. That's the lowest position that you could ever be in. But you look at it and you're like, wow, he seems to really like that she shows her body off and men want to have sex with her. And, you know, even though people publicly shame her, he doesn't come to her defense. He just, you know, he doesn't come to her defense. He just, you know, my bitch, my bitch, my bitch. He grabs her ass in front of all the guys. And, you know, you see that a lot in high school with, you know, the girls who don't really like themselves, or the girls who do like themselves who don't know that the guy is doing that to them, who's just using them as a, you know, because think about it for a second. There's a difference between y'all don't care who you're around and you just touching each other, and he's putting on a show. She's putting on a show. She's using you to whatever, feel something, or to make another girl jealous, or to whatever, and he's using you because patriarchy says that this will make him look good. If he has multiple girls doing this for him, hanging on him, he's able to touch them whenever he wants, he's able to, it makes other guys think, oh wow, not only is he the man, but he can help me out, he can provide me with women like that, since he's with one. So because a lot of people don't understand, like, men don't just get with women to have sex with them. Men get with women so that they can get all of the resources that women just naturally have, and then the resources that women acquire through years of like connections with people and working, and the skills that we gain with just living our lives. They're coming for those as well. So they want to know your friends, they want to see your friends, they want to meet your friends, they one day want to have access to your friends, they want to have access to your circle, they want to have access to your money, they want to have access to the things that you know. A lot of people don't understand that, and you think that he's only there because of sex, when you basically helped him through college, but he's only with you for sex. And then I'm not even gonna go into this a little bit too much. Like, I might make a part 2, but I really want to make a part 1. He made a tweet about Alton Sterling, and then I was like, Alton Sterling, and then I typed in his name. I was like, wait, the nigga who died by police violence? What? Woo! Anyway, he deleted his Twitter, he deleted his Instagram, and I heard that after that whole debacle, like after everything, is like after he tweeted that shit, that's when she posted pictures of herself. You know, I wish I took more pictures, but we were running late. Usher did his thing. Okay, I just really hope. Like, you ever feel like, I smoke, so sometimes I feel like every time I take a pull, like, this is gonna pop. You feel me? Like, I just hope I don't have a heart attack. But what did we learn? What did we learn? I learned, don't fuck with Keke Palmer. That's what I learned. I learned, mind your motherfucker. Like, not even like, she is your business. That's the mother of your child. She is your business. But how dare you make it seem like mothers can't wear whatever they want? How dare you make it seem like you literally left this woman open for criticism of a certain type, of a certain intensity, and then freaking, hold on, I'm using my mom's phone to record, so then hello Christ, I'm about to sin again. I'm never in none of these pictures of beautiful faces. It's okay. And I know it's because I don't know how to pose. Don't worry. When I go to beautiful faces, I'm gonna learn how to pose. Don't worry. I'm going to my saved folder. Just all of this, just so tight and just crunchy and just horrible. Okay, Keke Palmer in the house husband complex. Y'all need to follow Darkest Hue on Instagram. Many people were taken aback when Darius Dalton, Keke Palmer's boyfriend and child's father, took to Twitter to publicly criticize her for her outfit choice at an Usher concert. A lot of people seem to keep on complaining, or not complaining, but they keep on repeating the fact that they're not married, they're not married, they're not married, and that's the reason why he doesn't have a right to tell her what to do. He doesn't have a right to tell her what to do because she's fucking Keke Palmer. Baby, this is Keke Palmer. What the fuck is you talking about? The picture that he posted of himself recently with no clothes on, talking about some dad bod, but you're a father though. So are you so you think that she's doing something for other people, so then that means that you're posting that picture as a signal to other women that you're looking, right? That's what that means. Then that's what that means. See, that's what I'm trying to say. If you know that you are not looking at any other man, and he so strongly thinks otherwise, that means that he's cheating. An ex-girlfriend alleges that he pressured her to get an abortion and then popped out with Keke Palmer, Miss Keke Palmer, 3 weeks later.
But what was very interesting is that, once he went public with Keke and started claiming her, his girlfriend, who thought that they were still in a relationship together, her name is Taylor Marie, she found out about the relationship once Darius went public. Problem with that is just 3 weeks before he went public with Keke, he had pressured this young woman to abort his child. So she took to social media and she had wrote the following on her TikTok. She wrote, "When he gets you pregnant, presses you to have an abortion, and 3 weeks later, he's booed up with Keke Palmer." But it's very interesting, once he's seen, fame and a check with Keke, he didn't pressure Keke to get an abortion because he knew basically he hit the jackpot.
We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and gets told how much of it, because you are a hater. You're a hater ass bitch. Let me read this part right here and then I'm gonna go. The house husband complex. We all know about the men experiencing short man complex syndrome. This phenomenon refers to how some short men feel like they have to be excessively aggressive or hyper-masculine to compensate for the societal norms that undermine their masculinity. House husband complex emerges from the same logic. Some men might feel the need to overstate their adherence to traditional gender roles to compensate for perceived deficiencies in conventional markers of masculinity, such as being the primary breadwinner. So that sentence basically means because you don't make enough money, you think that you need to be, well, my woman if I don't like my woman to wear certain things, I say it on Twitter. I make a tweet about it, because I'm the leader, I'm the head of this household, and we live in a traditional household, except for, she kind of brings home the bacon and cooks it, or, I pay the maid to, like, it's so crazy how when women were telling men that being a wife is like being a slave, they're like, no, it's not. And they try to like hype it up and like sprinkle capitalism and like American dream on it. And then they start getting in the position of being like a house husband or being like a wife. And or not even, you will never, no man that stays at home, that's a stay-at-home husband, will understand what it feels like to be a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mother. You will never understand, okay? And it's just the fact that for a fact that men are doing way less than the women that they live with, and they still feel like it's oppression. They still feel like, wow, I don't feel like I'm myself anymore. I don't have an identity. I'm just a father. I'm just a this. I'm just a that. I wonder what would happen if society then doubled down and told you that you don't have any identity as a man. You're just a father. You're not a man. You're a father. They tell you what a woman is, and they tell you that you can't be that no more. You're a mother. You're a mother. So you have to act like a mother. And how do we know how to act like a mother? TV, fucking movies and shit. Who made the movies? Men, white men. So we have white men and whatever non-white men who made a movie that featured a mother. Do you think that they were shown in a positive light, in a realistic light, in a light that's like, yeah, women would look at this and be like, that's realistic, like that's me, like, or that's something that I would want to do. Like, it's crazy how you think that the same men who feel this way would show women in a real, like, you're literally like, there, you have nothing, you, because that's the only place that you're getting your standards from, is TV. Because the real mothers in your life, they wear whatever the fuck they want, and the ones that don't are slaves. The ones that don't tell you why they don't wear what the fuck they want. They either say because of men, or they say because they're old, or because they're a mom, or because of some oppressive shit that was told to them. And now you want to act like that's just how mothers are. Mothers are not supposed to ... Grandmas are not supposed to ... Why is a grandma twerking? Grandma's been twerking since before capitalism. Grandma's been twerking. Grandma has been pop, 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 with them ass cheeks out for thousands of years. Okay? Men are not the ones who can tell us who women are, what have we become, what have we not, nothing. They can't say nothing. Just like white people cannot tell us what we have become, where we come, nothing. You don't nothing. You don't have a say. You don't get to have a say. There are women on this planet who are in chains. There are women on this planet who can't leave the house. There are women on this planet who are forced to give up their bodily autonomy and their uteruses because men said so. That is where this comes from. It does not come from, oh, I just feel disrespected. You feel disrespected because, like, the men on the other side of the planet, they feel like they have a right to their woman's body. They feel like their woman is not just a loving, this person is my person. Your ownership. I mean, your property to them. They have ownership of you. That is where that comes from. That's why they protect you like an object and not like a person. Because if you protected people like a person, if you protected women like you protect a person, you would think about that woman's emotions. You would think about her feelings. But no, you protected her like an object, like she was a fucking car. Oh, you shouldn't be showing all that. You shouldn't be showing them booty cheeks for everybody to see, for everybody's approval, for everybody. Say, I have standards and morals. Well, bitch, I guess you don't. Because you chose wrong, I guess. If you think that you have standards and morals and you're upset at something that she did, why she don't know about them? If you got standards and morals that don't have nothing, that don't align with her, why she don't know about that? You'll have a whole kid, and you had a kid with a woman who shows booty cheeks, and you don't like that? See, the problem is women don't change the way men do. Systemically, no. Women don't change the way men do. Women will be the same person. Fundamentally, she's the same person since you met her. Men are the ones that change their whole entire personality because they were lying to get you in the first place. They are the ones, right? So all of a sudden you see, oh, it's been 6 months, a year, 2 years. She's starting to do things. She's starting to get more comfortable around me. She's starting to, That's what happens with women. But with men, he's starting to be more controlling. He's starting to get more cold. He's starting to change. His personality is a little different. I see little peaks of who he was when we first met. But now, we just always have arguments. It's a hard time. He's always... Hey, the day we stop teaching women that they have to stay in relationships just because they were in a relationship for so long is the day that these men lose their grip. I don't give a fuck how long we've known each other. It's clip for you. It's clip. Yeah, DDG, say, I can't wait for Halle Bailey to drop that nigga. Someone said Darius Jackson's boys after Usher serenaded Keke Palmer.
Usher, you better check that hoe, Mr. Cause see if it was a real nigga. If you lost your hoe to T.I., I'd be like, hey, that's T.I.
Yo, why did they make that? So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me rant. Thank you for listening to me yell. Understand that almost everything that we do, either comes from patriarchy, or it comes from racism, or it comes from capitalism, or it comes from whatever type of dumb shit a man made, okay? These are man-made things. Obviously, they don't work. They don't even work for men. There are men who are upset that patriarchy does not work for them, especially men who don't have jobs, especially men who are financially supported by their women. They think that patriarchy is still going to work for them. And it's like, I don't think that it makes sense for a man to be the sole breadwinner of an entire family. That doesn't make no type of sense. No wonder why y'all killing yourselves. It doesn't but you made it that way. So just to know that there are so many men that will make a rule and then the rule kills them, and they won't change it. They'll see so many men dying. It's because the rule isn't for you to become a man. It's not. So when I see so many men as a man, I'm like, baby, you're a slave. The dream that these rich men are selling you, most men will never attain it. It's so that they can collect all their coin during your whole life while you're chasing this dream of being a man. So you're buying all the supplements, you're paying to take the women out that you don't like. You hate these women, you don't like them, but you take them out because you need to have a roster, you need to have notches on your belt, because that's what men say. You need to have power, you need to have money, you need to have a job, you need to, and then you get to a point where you think somehow, like, you kind of forgot that you were doing this for men, and then you get mad at women. This is a whole nother video now. Like, yeah, let me go. I didn't even start cleaning my room. I didn't even touch anything. I just smoked this spoon. Follow me at Francie the Great on Threads, on Instagram. If you know Francie the Great, you're already here. Follow me, subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000. Subscribe so I can buy my mama a house. What else? Follow me on Instagram because I'm a reseller and I have some really cute things for y'all that I'm gonna be reselling, and then I'm gonna be going to thrift stores and finding really cute things in all different sizes. I'm gonna be taking my friends who are all different sizes and we're gonna be buying really cute stuff, and I'm also learning how to sew. Put that all together. I'm gonna also learn how to crochet. Can't you tell I have ADHD? I also have to read all of these books. Also, I gotta go to the gym because my body is shutting down. let me not speak that to the universe. Thank you so much for watching. Now I have to, how am I gonna, stupid, now you delete your Instagram and your Twitter because you're trying to do her job. Fuck out of here, commentary ass nigga.
Ask me how to do it, I don't tell a single soul. Pretty women, what's up? Is your hair right now? You a stand up or is you in your chair right now? Do you hear me? I can't let a wet nigga get near me. I might kiss the baddest bitch, you could damn it. I ain't never need a man to take care of me. Yo, I'm in that big boy, bitches can't rent this.